All right, you missed a three-run top first for Silo, and then a four-run inning bottom first here and ongoing. That is a strikeout, so we'll head to the top of the second inning with the score: Dibble 4, Silo 3. 5-3 on the ground out, one down. And in for the single out to shallow center field. Base runner once again on for the Silo Rebels. And in for the strike. Checks him in once again, safe at first. Well, it's an eventful first inning to say the least. 2-2 now, one base runner on and one out here in the top of the second. Teams combined to score 7 runs to start the game. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor, Kim and Kevin's Store, just literally right around the corner. Keep them in your prayers. They had a loss of a family member last night. Count will resume full 3-2. And it is fair. That's going to stretch the field, put him all the way into third. Going to hold him up, in for the stand-up double. Silo back-to-back shots, and now runners in scoring position. In for a RBI single. Base runner is going to round. He'll be in safe second on the stolen base. 2-run score, and Silo reclaims the lead, 5-4. Perfectly placed ball just off the glove of the shortstop, unable to reach it. So in effect, back-to-back doubles for the Rebels. Will be a 2 RBI single with stolen base. Coach Bowen sending him in from third. So through the first inning and a half, already a massive amount of runs, 9 on the board. And base runner advances in safe at third, no throw. 2-1 pitch count will resume. 1 down here in the top of the second. Rebels reclaim the lead. Back up 5-4 on the strength of 6 hits and 1 error against the Demons. And the walk will put the runners back on first and third on the corners. Perfectly placed ball. And that'll be an RBI double. Safe at third, safe at second. 6-4 lead for Silo. They have now scored 3 runs in the top of the first and the top of the second inning. Fly out to right field, tags out, sac RBI, 7-4 Silo. And in for the strike with 2 outs. Pitcher back behind again in the pitch count, 3-1. Having a hard time controlling velocity and placement of the ball. Sacrificing the short ball for the long hit. Trying to get a pop-up here infield shot so they can get out of a jam, get back up to the plate. A very successful bottom first inning for Dibble. Teams have now inverted and given up 4 runs in back-to-back innings each. So you have to believe that pitching changes may be forthcoming, but nonetheless, it has been a pitcher's nightmare and a batter's dream come true today. 11 runs scored through the first inning and a half, and 2 base runners still on for the Rebels. Fakes bunt, takes strike, 0-1 on the pitch count. Says that he doesn't go, but the bat was across the plate, so it's kind of a moot point there. Ball across the plate, bat was across the plate, so that's a strike. Evens up the count now, 1-1. Dibble will split the day. They'll start the tournament for the festival first game and get last game. Silo will play back-to-back. Cashin will play back-to-back. Fires home. In safe. Oh, super close. I think he got him on the foot before the hand hit the bag. We'll do a highlight on that one there. Rebels now have doubled up the lead 8-4. We'll have a pitching change, or at least conference at the mound here early on. Courtesy runner at second. And in for the strike. What could have been for Dibble, they have now given up 5 runs in the top of the second. One of those could have been a tag out at home plate just to end the inning here. Unfortunately, they give up, in effect, back-to-back doubles. This one is going to hook. It's going to land in perfectly and just be one of those days at the office. He's going to be out on the tag. We'll see if any of the runs count. Okay. So they're going to give them the runners advancing. So we will make it 10-4. Rebels able to get a massive response in the top of the second. We'll see if Dibble can do the same thing in the bottom of the second. This coverage brought to you by Prep Nation TV and sponsored by Kim and Kevin's Store. Prep Nation TV is recognizing the Dibble Festival as our premier feature event of the week. Lord willing, we'll be in Bethel tomorrow for senior night, and then not sure exactly what we'll be doing Saturday. We'll flex the coverage if there's any if-then playoff games with top, preferably 10 or 20 matchups, then we will pick those up. Yeah. Rebels obviously looking to get some much needed exposure and opportunity for repetition before they head into their district assignments. Rebels have won the last 5 Class 2A spring baseball titles, looking to make it 6 in a row. They've also won 7 of the last 9. So they are looking to do what very few teams have been able to pull off, the likes of Dale and Asher coming to mind. Check swing takes a high ball. I believe we have a full count. Ball is hit to left field, going to waft over, and a fly out, 1 down. Rebels score 10 runs on 7 hits. Thus far, Dibble has had 4 hits, 2 runs that are earned. Those coming off RBIs in the bottom of the first inning. Gets the corner plate for the strike. We can rip up the middle. That'll fall for an RBI single. And Dibble has a base runner on once again. They're going to need a whole lot more of that. A brutal second inning. 7 runs. The last 2 played on just a ball that 9 times out of 10, if the wind isn't cross blowing, it falls foul. Perfectly drops in between first base and right field. 2 runs, obviously, in the process of running with 2 outs. And both of them cross home plate before a throw can even be made to get them at home plate. Format for the game is just basically a festival of double play is the best way to describe it. Dibble will play Silo to start the game. Hilton will come in to play Silo next. And then it's Hilton cash in, Latta cash in, and then Latta Dibble to close out the day. Schedule is basically 10, 12, 2, 4, and 6. Just a reminder, they do have 3 games ongoing at Amber Pocasset High School. Those will start at 12 noon featuring Amber Pocasset and Minko. The 2 o'clock game is Minko Morrison, and then to close out the festival at 4 o'clock there will be Amber Pocasset and Morrison to wrap it up. So basically a 3-way over in Ampo today, and then 5 teams playing here for a total of 8. Normally you'd have a weekend tournament with 8 teams punching out and going winners losers bracket. Today just a 1-day standalone tournament. Sometimes festivals in Oklahoma in the spring are 1 day, sometimes they're 2 days. But nonetheless, we'll have some good baseball coming your way with Latta coming up. Be interesting to see how they are doing and peaking this time of year strikeouts. So now 1 down, 2 down. After a bumpy first, Silo is settled into a groove now, controlling pitch counts. Now we're even up, though. And strikeout. So your score through 2 innings, Silo 10, Dibble 4, Rebels up to bat, top of the 3rd inning. Coming up, you're watching Prep Nation TV. Fires over, gets him on the 6-3 ground out. And it is one down here now, the top of the third. Dibble's going to need an inning just like Silo had in the bottom of the second. A massive amount of runs have scored through the first inning and a half.
Oh, okay.
Fly out to left field, and it is 2 down. And strikes him out. So it's a 3 up, 3 down. Top third and bottom second. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Score remains Silo 10, Dibble 4. Dibble Demons up to bat, bottom of the third coming up. And another strikeout for the Demons. Down the line it goes, counts for a single base runner on first. And the walk puts the runners now on first and second. First time that has happened since the first inning. So 3 up, 3 down, bottom second. So Dibble breaks the mold. They hold Silo scoreless after Silo does the same to them. So we now have a slowdown in pace of all the runs that were going off the board. 14 total scored. Rebels now with 8 hits. 4 for the Demons. And second strikeout of the evening and afternoon, I should say, for them in the inning. That we're probably going to have to get very aggressive on the bases right now. They've got 2 outs. Can't afford to strand 2. And as I say that, he gets him on the pickoff. So officially a 1-3 toss out at first. So through 3 full innings, Silo in command 10-4. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning with the Rebels up to bat. And strikeout. So exactly what Dibble needs to do. They can't really afford to give up 2 more runs here and then fail short. So wanting to get in and out of this and put some more runs on the board. 6-run lead. There are run rules in effect for the tournament though. Generally all operate under 12-3, 10-4, 8-5, somewhere along those lines, but some variations. All right, money pitch on its way, full count. That'll be a shallow fly out to center field. It's going to be a problem ball, but he does get to it and holds on to it. Drops the ball in, safe at first. In safe at second, and the stolen base is good. Deep shot out to left field, and over the wall it goes. 2 RBI home run for the Silo Rebels. Makes it 12-4 now in the ball game. And touches them up. And we will have the pitching change now made for the Demons. We'll have number 20 stepping off the mound. And yet to get the player number here. Tim perfunctory warm-up pitches coming up. It's a 12-4 lead for Silo. They jumped out 3-0. Bottom of the first inning, Dibble responded back, took the lead 4-3. Silo took the lead 5-4, and hasn't looked back since then. Back-to-back balls on the pitches. 3-0 pitch count. And he walks another Rebel base runner on first. Courtesy runner coming up, number 31, substituting at first base. Fires back to first. Ian safe on the potential toss out. If you haven't given us a subscribe yet, please do so. It's free, no cost or obligation, and it prioritizes content whenever you're inside the YouTube app. Behind the batter, stolen base uncontested and safe at second. More importantly, it helps increase our viewership numbers, makes it easier to get sponsors so that content like this can stay free. It's very hard to do that. Many places have already gone to subscription-based content, so if you want to keep it free, this is how you can help. Back-to-back walks after giving up the 2-run blast for the home run. Inside corner high and tight. So a new pitcher has come in. Unfortunately, he's walked 2 consecutive batters and repeating the same pattern earlier in the game. Try not to put the ball out on the plate, but you've got to do it consistently enough to lock him in and then get a strike. And back to back. Nicely done. So now 1-2 is the pitch count. As much as I favor trying to fool the batter in scenarios like this, I say you go back after him again. He's taken 2 straight strikes. I want to get out of this jam quick, so you need to get a low strike so that he'll put it in play in the infield. Instead, he goes outside and low, ball 2. Pretty much a force at any base other than home plate right now. So I am pitching low and over the plate so that he can't drive it into the outfield. Try to jam him up. All right, full count now, 3-2. Can't afford another. You throw 2 straight strikes, 2 straight balls again. You've got to get those balls across the plate. Ring him up. Very clear to me he did not want to swing, so that was the call to go with all along. Took all 3 strikes looking. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 12-4 lead for the Rebels. Demons will be up to bat. They got to score some runs. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. Our feature event of the week, the Dibble Festival, here at Dibble High School. And Dibble returns the favor with the right field line first base single drop. Nicely done. Base runner on. And the strikeout, so we will have now 1 down. Current pitcher coming up to bat. I believe he's shifted from shortstop, if I remember correctly. Comes in relief after the 2 RBI home run. Way ahead on the throw. Gets him on the 2-4 throwout. 2 down. Straightened out, really good hit, as is a foul. Chopper up the middle right to the shortstop, snags it, grabs, throws. Proctor gets him on the fire out, 6-3. We will head to the top of the 5th inning. Your score remains Silo 12, Dibble 4. Prep Nation TV coverage of the 2023 Dibble Festival. Third pitching change now here for the Demons, number 30 on the mound. Oh, another deep shot to left field, and it's going to go over the wall. Foul ball is the call. It goes left of the pole. It started on a good path, but it did hook on the left side of the yellow pole out there. So that is the correct call. Gets him on the ground down. High across the plate. 2-0 pitch on the count. And he'll take it 3-0 now. Rebels trying to get a base runner on for the 5th consecutive inning. Just missing on the home run. Another deep hit out to left field. This one's going to stay in the park though. And one of the few instances where the outfielder didn't have to move, literally flies right to him. Two down now. Coming up to bat number 14 for the Rebels. And in low for ball 3, we now have a full count. Odd on the mound for the Demons here in the top of the 5th. And fly out to center field. So just the second inning that Silo has been unable to score. We will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 12-4. Demons will be up to bat. And the strikeout. Well, it's been 3 consecutive innings with no runs scored. Demons have had base runners on first and second twice, unable to move them around. They have a huge bottom first inning where they responded back and briefly took the lead. Ever since then, it has been all the Rebels. Timely hitting, 2 RBI double, 2 RBI single that stretched into a double with stolen base, and then another double after that. Obviously a home run that plated 2 runs, pop up over to third base. And so now it is 2 down. Up to bat next is Tucker Pickard. It'll be up to him to get something going here in the 5th. And he hits a sharp one to shortstop, and gets him on the 6-3 ground out. Well, that will do it. Your final score will be Silo 12, Dibble 4. The next game will feature the same Silo Rebel unit versus the Hilton Bulldogs. Players will touch them up. And that'll do it for Game 1. Game 2 on its way, starting in approximately 25 minutes or so, give or take. And we will start the stream probably about 5 or 10 minutes before the game goes. Thank you for tuning in. Your final score, Silo 12, Dibble 4. We'll see the Demons again later tonight to close out the day against the Latta Panthers.